Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Maya Samaya Gyumi Hyaya Raya Paya Roshi Maya Je Maya Ga Namaya Kya Ngoya Wohengi Soya Soya Raya Re Hyaya Shaya Te Samaya Jaraya Ve Yamaya la shaya tselo te yayata gayate gayate paraya gayate payaraya saya gayate bodhi soha te yayata gayate gayate paraya gayate paraya saya gayate bodhi soha te yayata gayate gayate Paraya gayate, paraya sangayate, bodhi soha. Vere Dongda Jiji Kiwang Tang Mentene Bei Chen Tang Chongwat Tenpan Ruki Penson Tsoshune Chaki Tejang Tendra Dele Kyo Sa Ye Beje Shoki Me Toa Cham Rara Ge Nye De Jambande Sanje Kinto Me De Buwa Yi Rokwe Namda Wa King La Wa Shebar Kyo Etam Kuru Re Na Mendra Lak Niyata ya me sanganje kyo doje kyo naman shankyo bardo dane shabsuki dage jeke jebe sonamji lola penshe sanje ndo bar kyo sanganje kyo doje kyo naman la shankyo bardo dane shabsuki dage jeke jebe sonamji Lola Pensha Sanje Robar Kyo Sanganje Chedong Soje Chonamo Shankyo Badu Dane Shabsuki Dage Cheke Jepe Sonamji Lola Pensha Sanje Robar Kyo Now I think first always same, try to make a good motivation for the to be session. This session is general Dharma session. More than that, within the Dharma, also it's a Mahayana system. So we think about we are giving teachings, listen to the teachings, for the ourself become a being Buddha. Wishing for ourself become a being Buddha for the others, benefit for the others, not self to be success or something. We are not sick of that. We wishing for myself, yourself, then you need to be being Buddha, benefit for the sentient beings. That's why I need to learn more, study, practicing for the become a being Buddha. Just not only praise, I wish to myself Buddha, please. That's one doesn't help us. So that's why we need to know the real true Dharma. Remember now, last time, we are followed Dharmas. But Dharma is any kind of named Dharmas not enough for us. You need me. There are many Dharmas named. This is Dharma, this is Dharma, oh, this is Dharma Station, this is Dharma Center, or many ways. But we need to check carefully. Say, why? Because we are following Buddha's teachings. All Buddhism same should be, must be. So that means we need what we are doing, practicing or learning Dharma is the real came from Buddhas or not. That's what we need to check it. Someone says this is yes, wonderful. Some miracle, some say that we don't accept this one. No. If not be Buddha's word is nothing there, we will not be accept, I think. It's not sectarian, it's not by sectarian, it's not like that. Because we want a real, without mistake, we wish to go to the great enlightenment. So that's why I think we need to road for that without mistake. Real, we need to go through. So that's one's who beginning Buddha showed. After that, Nagarjuna, great Indian master, Buddha himself prophesied. When I left after me, I sang Nagarjuna, all those Indian great masters, numbers of the prophesied it, especially Nagarjuna and I sang prophesied. When I left, must my Dharma, is to be explanation purely, which we ordinary people they don't understand. Or those are Nagarjuna Asang would be to make it clear. Commentary of that. Then after that, also Indian masters, also great masters, to make it to clear my teachings said. So that's why I think truly Dharma is very important for us. You remember says when we buy things, something last time, you remember all that, maybe forgot. When we buy something, when you go to shopping, same kind of material, same kind of objects, but all quality and everything, this is better, this is no. Something almost hours to checking. That's nothing wrong much. If you mistake, maybe later, maybe $10 or $20 or $50, maybe cheaper or less, or maybe material ways also qualities maybe a little bit better than others. Only that's the ways. But which we are studying, this is forever. That's why I think we need truly Dharma is to get it, I think. So that's when they, a teacher in Sage Pongkava introduced to us Great Lam Rim. This means Great Lam Rim is system is came from Buddha actually explanation of whole Lam Rim things are Buddha's commentary by Buddha's teaching, by Nagarjuna and Ayasam. That's true deed. Those two Buddha did prophesied. So that's why I think from that then entered our Guru without mystic, without a Greek lineage came through to us. That's what we need to hold. No here, there, what is something shopping, window shopping, we don't do that. Really it is. We have excellent here. So we need to hold this. Really it is. Sometimes if teaching is from Buddha's, but explanation is wrong, not so good. Sometimes people, whatever says from the teachings, meaning from teaching comes okay. So, even cannot explanation, but you can say, I cannot do this. This is I don't understand myself. We can say that. That's clear. Which I talk about this, which I know this, not from my idea, from the teachings. So that kind of teachers also need, really it is clear. Otherwise, just, what do you say? So, go through right or wrong, so go through, it's like, go through the bush, like this kind of, not so good. Should be, go through the path. So that's why I think we really to keep the pure Dharma. So sometimes Dharma or not, simply need to be checked. Simply. If for this lifetimes everything talk about and idea, everything, that's not Dharma. Dharma, real Dharma is explanation or any kind of literature or explanation, everything should be benefit for in the future life. Least or lies, I don't know, least, is it? At least. At least, yeah, okay, good. At least. So, must be go beyond, not for this life. This life, if you think the eight word is Dharma, if you want to follow eight word is Dharma, then for this life, to be big name, to be high, something, just kind of get position, things, all those kind of thinking. Then, if you do something ritual, even it is real, book is explanation means comes from Buddha's, but that person's wrong. Person who practicing or who going study, that's wrong. But no Dharma's book's not wrong. Book is all right. So that's why I think we must really observe carefully. Really it is. We have a value. So teachings. So even few words understand about meaning of that. If we hold that, would be great, I think. Really it is. It's like Dharma. Big Dharma is very big process, yes. But even little Dharma, little one piece, that's good. Material, it is safe, pure, and also generally expensive. So same like this ways, which we have very little things of understanding Dharma. That's very great, really, almost a priceless. We never get it. Many lifetimes we never get. Never got before much. Now this time, even little, very little, few words or meaning of that, if you got, I think, excellent, really it is. Like a blind person find out like a jewel or something. Need to be kept like that. Otherwise, lost, blind persons, like a diamond or something expensive, jewel lost, they couldn't find out. We should not be like that. Whole, stone, okay? So that's it. I think. Now we will go through the book. Steve, where is that?
Yes, I think on the top of page 39 in the Brown Book. In order to clarify the Lam Rim, Maitreya composed his 5 treatises.
Yeah, wait a minute. 5 treatises, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Maitreya did, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So that's what I say, yeah. Because so many holy beings has been from the ordinary place to the great enlightenment place. He's been already. So those are those dharmas. Everything we got in the Lam Rim is put together. So that's what I say. To be honest, and then listen, I said already, I think you did. Then
Asanga wrote the 5 texts on the levels, and Nagarjuna his 6 logic treatises, and so on.
See, that's it, okay. Ayasang explanation of the Buddha's Panchaparamita commentary. Ayasang did 5. Those 5 explained by Maitreya. Maitreya is not on the earth yet. When Buddha was, yes, come down from the Tushita heaven. Now Maitreya is in the Tushita heaven. So Ayasang, he went to the Tushita heaven. So then get the 5 text commentary of the Panchaparamita from Maitreya. So we talk about already one guards there around, Tushita, only half day. When came back in the here, 50 years already, human beings. It's a year, 50 years. It's guards around over there, half day. So half day he got teaching from Maitreya to the 5 commentary of the Buddha's teachings. So then the Nagarjuna's again, Umar Sotu, the Nagarjuna has 6 books. So one book, I think, jewel ornament of the Madhyama Kansan. That's what we got already somewhere. Where's that? I think you say we got from His Holiness? 2000. Precious Gale? Where? His Holiness, we received from His Holiness. Huh? Yes, UCLA, yes. So that's it. That is the, yes. This is almost like 60 pages. Westerns was 60 pages. So Tibetans was 30 pages. So those why we got you have a book those, I think, during that time. So we gave to the book, that we did an explanation or translated. I think maybe we have more books, I think. If you don't want it, you can get from here. really Chinese language, Vietnamese language, and then English, but also Spanish, I think.
And we also have, tapes.
Oh yeah. So all those, if you want a new student, if they want, if you don't have it, you can get it, you can read, you see. So that's one. So at this Nagarjuna did commentary of the Panchaparamitas, 6 books. His Holiness these days giving, Patuchipa means 60 verses of the Madhyamaka, middle way path. So that's kind of also root Madhyamaka. Many ways, anyways, that's it. Then Luchiri to Tusun, Zeni, Lancharamba, Sauran Zetis, all those Maitreya and Nagarjunas did the explanation of the Buddha's Panchaparamita book, because to make it clear for the paths, path, how to go through from just beginning, from the beginning, how to go to the great enlightenment place, to gradually, that did explanation. The two systems, little bit different, that complicated for you now. We do two systems, little bit the Ayasang system and also the Nagarjuna system. The high opinion is Nagarjuna's. Nagarjuna system is high opinion. All those, there are 4, we have 4 different kind of schools, yes, schools. So all those, first one for the explanation, for the study, to understand others, this go up for this. This one also to learn more for the go up here. This one also Chitamani. So I have some explanation about the commentary of the Panchaparamita. Those 4 to understand of the high opinion of Nagarjunas. That is the highest. So opinion of Nagarjuna is the highest opinion. So that means the shunyata, means understanding of shunyata. That one means things are dependent, everything is dependent. There are no self-existence. So just really it is, if we try to check, then without depending, thinking, difficult to find out the definition of any kind of objectives. Difficult. Definition of object. You think about yourself. Yourself named, something, Tashi, or named, maybe English phrase, like Peter. Definition of Peter. We think we're Peter. If you check carefully Peter, what do you think? Peter has tremendous, body, limb, mind, everything. Each part of the Peter or not. Each hair is Peter or not. Hand to hands, to legs, everything part of. Inside, outside, either way. Even mind. So, if you check that one, couldn't find out. If you find your chicken's not right. But Peter can be found because independent, everything. With a label, with label's name. Label is no, you cannot, label is also truly, or means rare quality, good quality for the can be to give name. You cannot this cup, Peter. You cannot. You cannot say, named Peter, no. So I think this kind of, you need to really just check carefully. Sometimes people say, oh, shunyata is very easy, like this. Sorry, they don't really. Shunyata is difficult. Tremendous holy beings are so much effort, so much needed. There are two ways. Sometimes bodhicitta is easier than to find out the realization of impotence. Sometimes realization is someone for understanding of that, then difficult to find out in bodhicitta. There are two different ways. See? Like a Shavaka and a Patika, they understand about shunyata. Yes, because they destroy the ignorance and or destroy the old delusions. Without discovering shunyata or realization of shunyata, cannot destroy the delusions. They did, or ahartas, Shavaka aharta, Patika aharta, they did. But they don't find out, didn't find out in bodhicitta. Then later, they need to do practice bodhicitta. Someone to training bodhicitta first, we have bodhicitta, to have bodhicitta, start a Mahayana path, merit path. Then from there, go through. Then realization of impotence. That's kind of answer. Anyways, very important. Both is more important for to become a being Buddha. Both needed. Okay, now, so these are opinion. Ludushi, so Toso, Zeni, Lancha Ramba, sovereign sages to make clear of the path, clear Lancha Ramba, to make clear stage of the path. That's what I'm saying. To make clear stage of path. That's really good. It's very kind, is it? Really. Otherwise, if they don't, Buddha's teaching is so deeply. One word is so much meanings. Someone said like holy beings didn't do that to make commentary. Very difficult to be found out. So but they are very kind, see. After that, there's a suggestion, Lam Rim be Juba Susrishan Bas out in Delhi. So from Buddha to materials, the lineage of the bodhicitta came, and from material to ayasam, lineage of the shunyata or wisdom, lineage of wisdom, from Buddha to material, from Buddha to Manjushri, from Manjushri to Nagarjuna. There's two lineages come through like this. But came lineage two ways came, but when they practicing, each of all those gurus need practice together. Need to practice. Only bodhicitta, they don't do wisdom. It's not, when they do practice both, they do practice, but lineage came through, then different ways to from guru to guru, actually, from Buddha to Metteyya, from Buddha to Manjushri, from Manjushri to Nagarjuna, from Metteyya to Asang, all the ways to came. See? Then entered to Atisha, lineages came to different ways, different From the Atisha, they together, not together. That's what Lama Tsongkhapa, Dampin Jenzi Mamaji. All those, the two boats lineages together with the Atisha. She got it. How to get it like here? Would you like to read this one there?
So the profound and extensive Lam Rim lineages came down separately to the great peerless Atisha.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we talk about this already. Then
he received the extensive lineage from Suvarna Devipa.
Lama Selingpa means the lineage of the Bodhicitta. Atisha got from Lama Selingpa. Selingpa these days, I think what do you call it? Indonesia.
Sri Lanka.
No. Indonesia. So that time is very much Mahayana teachings are tremendous. I think this whole country, I think, almost has it.
Is Sulimpa the same as Sarvana Vipa?
Yeah. Same as this is saying, yes.
Serling.
Means Serling means land of the gold. Land of gold. Land of gold, you know. But means this he generally called this country name for the golden land or land or something, you know. It's a country name gave to the Holy Master. That's all.
Sumatra.
Sumatra, I think, okay, Sumatra. Sanskrit word, I think. Okay. Then now, Lamchiramba. Samuel Lamchiramba, what's it, eh?
And the profound from Vijay Kokila.
Yeah, that's a Lamchiramba. Ripe Kujuli saying this. Ripe Kuju is from Atisha, from Nagarjuna, Pagwala, all the ways to come down. This Ripe Kuju is Lama, this is the Guru. He got, Atisha got the profound lineage from this Lama, Ripe Kuju. Ripe Kuju is Tibetan name. Ripe Kuju. Ripa means wisdom. Kushu means like this is sound. Let's talk about this. Anyways, Lama Ripe Kuju. I'm not sure. Less from that. So those Atisha got to Lama selling point Ripe Kuju. Both is like this come. Atisha is here, you know, okay? Like that. That's true. Two lineages come to here. Then Atisha is all together. Atisha got, you understand? From then one lineage. From Atisha, one lineage. I sometimes I says, you know, the Colorado River in the Ghana sent together junction. Then you call what do you call? Grand Junction. Just like this, two lineages together. See. So that's we have since them from the Atisha, 11th century. When we got 11th century, then two lineages together came to India, and they came from that and to Tibet. And I think then there's any other Mahayana countries. I think say got it. I think you know, saying this. Dambi Cho, what say? Two rivers together.
He combined the two into one stream.
Stream is what is that? River?
River, yeah.
River. Little river. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. A big river, I think.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. We need to know. Now we can, from Atisha, then we got all those lineages together. Also, we get from our Guru. Then
He also inherited the lineage of most powerful deeds that Shantideva received from Manjushri, as well as the lineages of the secret tantras and so on.
Oh yeah, that's the Tantra's lineage. The Tantra lineage also to Atisha. To Atisha. He hold many lineages, especially also Tantra lineage, Atisha. From whom? From, I think, from Manjushri, and from Manjushri to the Shantideva. Shantideva. From that was, then he means really actually like Atisha God. So, Donga Yonzo Chijipi Kapams. What say this? Would you like to say?
Thus, the lineages he inherited carried the complete sutras and tantras.
Oh yeah, that's it. Atisha is very special holder of the lineage, very holder of, very special, really it is. You can pray, really. It's no simple over there, like the images like that. Through that image, we need to think about real Atisha, That's the same thing with the structure. Why we make structure? Do you know why?
To focus the mind. To focus the mind.
Oh yeah, focus the mind. Yes. How? That's good. That's good. That's good.
To recall the deeds. To recall the deeds of the...
You're right. Okay. This way, then you can get meaning. Like in the museum, great reputation or bad reputation, everyone is to make structure there. Why?
To remember what they did.
Yeah. That's it. Simply think about that way. Because Buddha, when we see the Buddha's image, that's through this, 2,500 years before, Buddha was India. So much helping to the numberless beings helping. So much teachings. Very kind to us because the teaching still now come down.
I think it's also to focus your mind and realize the mind consciousness of whatever Lama.
Yeah, faith and devotion.
Consciousness was a state of consciousness of the Lama.
Oh yeah, consciousness means that you think about Lama, is it? That's it. Lama's consciousness is not. I mean, you can say Lama's knowledge of the Lama. Think about knowledge of the Lama. Great quality of the Lama. Great quality of Adhisha. Great quality of Buddha. Great quality of... that's why we are. When we see the structures, just no decoration, really it is. You think decoration, Buddhism need to be Buddha's structure, that's all. That's not so good. Really it is. Put flowers and something like this, very beautiful, yes, nice flowers, it looks great, good. It's nothing. Really it is, real. When we see the image of Buddha, right ways, faith, devotions, just tremendous. You are my great helper, refuge. And all sentient beings, I said, I wish for all sentient beings, take care of it. That we don't think about it. Sometimes people say, Buddhism, they make a, metal and a stone or wood, make a respect or, worship. Yes. It's not really it is. These are very important, very great reason we have, not for the decoration. So now, Atisha is great Holy Master, you know now, all compound lineages, especially also Tantra lineages, also very high practice, high level, high vehicle from the teaching of the Buddha. People think Tantra, Tantra is great qualities, but who do practice Tantra need to be great quality of student. These days I think, say some mentors or something like this, how it is qualified students of Tantra. Real bodhicitta, Tantra students need to have the real bodhicitta, real realization of emptiness. Even not real doesn't answer, but partially. Look like I think could be. That's kind of we need it is. So I think anyways now Atisha is very great master. All those holder of the whole lineages combined together with him. From then we got it. Then what's it? Would you like to read?
Atisha composed his Lamp on the Path to Enlightenment in Tibet.
Oh yeah.
This work combines...
Oh yeah, that's it. This is okay. Atisha imbibed from India to Tibet by Tibetan prince. Prince or boy, got to say. Prince.
Yeah, boy is prince.
Then
Girl is princess.
girl.
Princess.
Oh, okay. Prince. So that's a Tibetan king, Poti the king, Poti the king.
The king.
Poti the king, Tibetan king is so. He's really is the king's generation, yes, but he's unfortunately he's long term means he is no really is king of the religion. Is not lost and destroyed. He did, but he has two sons. One real one, two queens. One real one, his father himself. One queen has a child. Then other queens, I don't have anything to child. So maybe all those after the Lantama, power of the kingdom, everything is this mother and the boy is going to take her. So he pick up another ordinary people's baby, like where they was born, because this is king's child. So that's true happen. But the real one, that's true. That from them, then we are really is not so good. Country's power is down because then they half. Then they cannot take care of much subjects or Tibetan. So that's why everyone just little bit like like a small kingdom, something like this kind of happen. So then real king's prince, he to West Tibet, close to India. He was there. Then he has two brothers. Then real king has two sons. So two brothers, Lama Yeshiva and Jew. That's true. Then many before they go to India, before they come to India, they send a lot of people to get Atisha, to ask to come Atisha, never get it. So then they did, those two brothers, they did. So in the 11th century, Atisha came to our country and 17 years staying in Tibet. So that's why then they ask, we Tibetans not like Indian people. So this cannot do much study is in a lot enthusiastic. So everything is like too easy to practicing and easy to that's kind of giving teaching. That's he gave teaching this. What do you say? Those all collection of the old Buddha's teachings are together with a small book, maybe 3 or 4 pages. 4 pages like this. 4 pages. The 8 English words maybe 8 pages. We say Tibetans were 4 pages. That's why His Holiness gave me teaching for us also. I request Los Angeles. When? Do you remember?
I think it was 1997.
2005? 1997, the
97 is, I'm sorry, 2000.
2000, yeah, year of 2000. Yeah, year of 2000. Year of 2000. His Holiness gave. Also, that's also, we have a book, translated, Vietnamese, English, all those Tibetan, of course, has it. If you want it, we have lots of boxes, I think. We gave lots, but still we have it.
And video and audio.
Yeah, lots of have it. So if you like it, really it is. So now, this book is very small, but all collection of the Buddha's teaching, Sutta and Tantra both, really it is. Sutta and Tantra both. Please, you read, really it is. Then I can, if you read, study a little more by yourself, then I can teach one day. See, that's it. When you learn to say this, Tate Paras enter now, says it.
The work combines the key points of the complete doctrine.
Doctrines of Buddha. Okay.
Yes.
Then?
These teachings later acquired the name Lam Rim.
Tanyi Teshon, oh yeah, Lam Rim Teshon. Tate Paras Lam Rim Shipi Mingdo Je Tanyi Teshon. Named Lam Rim. That's one. Tate Paras means when giving teaching, that's in the 19th century, 20th century. 20th century. Tate Paras means until now, this called the Lam Rim. Understand? Then what does it say?
It says, since Atisha's time, the lineages concerning the profound view and the extensive tasks have been combined into one stream.
Oh, okay. This is it. That's opening and also opening and the action actually. Opening the action means that there's two, like action is the lineage of bodhicitta. Opening is the lineage of the wisdom from Menzushira to the Nagarjuna. Oh yeah. Then those method in you can say yes. So dignity immerse. But then what is it?
But this was again split into 3 during the Kadampa period.
Okay.
Kadampa period.
Then after the Atisha follower of Atisha's what do you call? Students, what do you call? Disciple or what is it? Sometimes they a follower. Anyways, let's see. Then different kind of also system. Same lineage, same teachers, same teachings, but different organized or different systems came. What is it then?
It says the classical, the stages of the path, and the instruction lineage.
Jini Chawang Kadam Yumbapa means one more important means act. First one would say
Classical.
what is classical means?
Older, I think. The older.
Really? No, I think Yumbapa means more study.
The highest level is ultimately classical level.
Oh, okay. Classical means more study. Yumbapa means Yung means doctrines, and then Yumbapa means person who study. Then Lam Rim these are everybody studies, but studies, but also this is what I call Lam Rim means what to say?
Stages of the path.
Lam Rim
Well, that's what they call it in this.
Lam Rim
In the
is.
book, they call it
Then Lam Rim and then Danga Pa Sum the Che Hinsen. There are three different kinds of kadams, okay? Yungpa mostly I think it's the same as everything they do. Kadam Yungpa do Lam Rim is meditate, the path, and Dangapa means instruction.
Instruction.
Yeah, instruction. Everyone does, but a little bit different. Which one does more? That's why I gave him name. You understand? But everyone need to do the whole thing. You see? But more who does more who which one hold more systems. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's same kind of the three that they need to do. Then Jiri Chuang, the Yuma Pada. The Jiri Chuang means as why they make different ways, but large, medium, small. Said that.
These concentrate on different aspects.
Oh yeah, different aspects. That's yeah, different aspects. But everyone needs to do the whole thing. Same all Kadampas. If it's Kadampa, those whole three things need to do. But then different aspects. Okay.
Later still, Tsongkhapa received all three of these from Namkha Gyaltsen of Ladrog.
Okay. After that, then, all those from Atisha, this Kadam tradition came. Kadam tradition with a different three different aspects, but all everyone's need to do whole things. But aspects ways that they are different ways. Different three ways. Then later, Florian means again. Look like again.
Mm-hmm.
You say again. What is it?
Later still.
Later still. I mean.
It means later than the Kadampa period, or after.
I've tried again. What is different?
Again or later still?
Yeah, again or after. What is different?
Again means it was done once,
Uh-huh.
and now it is done again. It might be twice or three times. After means it was a different event. It doesn't have to be the same event.
Okay, then maybe after. Okay.
After. Okay.
Okay, after.
After Tsongkhapa received all three of these from Namkha Gyaltsen of Ladrog.
Oh yeah, that's Jerumbaches. Jerumbaches. From the Kadam first, then Guru is Lhoda Nakajansi. Lhoda Nakajansi, he is the also Bejapan, the emanation of Bejapan. The three high bodhisattvas, Avalokiteshvara, Manjushvara, Bejapan. This Lhoda Nakajansi is the Bejapan, emanation of Bejapan. There, you know, Dani Chen, Lhoda Dani Chen,
A great adept, he said.
Lhoda to Chintang, Lodra Trupchim is great Mahasiddha of the Lodra. Lodra is the country name, South India, Lodra. Close to the Bhutan, close to Bhutan. Bhutan's here, Lodра's here. Tibetan people escaped, some came from the Lodra. You see, I'm rather Geshe was the place. We are all, mostly the Tibetan, from monastery, from Lhasa, people escape, to where? To south, through south. Very few, I think, from to the northwest, I think. South. But anyway, that's Lodra means a country name. The Lodra Trupchim means the great master of the Lodra. That's his Nangka Gyaltsen. His name is Nangka Gyaltsen. Then Flaya Danyijim Nangka Trupchim Tangs. Then another Lama.
And from Shogyab Zangpo.
Daur Kenchin Cheshab Zangpos. The Cheshab Zangpo is also Kadampi Lama. Lodra Nangka Gyaltsen is Kadampi Lama. Before Rinpoche, they started study in the Dharma through the lineage of the Atisha. So the way Rinpoche comes, Rinpoche started teaching Atishas, teaching from Lodra Nangka Gyaltsen and also Khenchen Cheshab Zangpos. From those two, he get all Kadam's teachings are from those two lamas by Tsongkhapa. Then
it says Shogyab Zangpo, the abbot of Dragor.
Oh yeah, he is the one of the abbot of the then Dragor is one monastery there. Then
it has been a single lineage from that time on.
That's crazy.
Then great J. Rinpoche made petitions in his prayers to the lineage holders of this tradition by the Lion Rock at Retrang.
This lineage means this. What this means? Close meaning to show this. I think that means far away, is it? This means too closer. From languages way, is it? That means you can say, yeah.
That is different.
No. That is far away. If over there, this means need to be close to there, close to your grammar. Tibetans way that really it is. They means that. They means here. It's a very close word, See. Anyways, now, Rinpoche's Shang Radin singing the shoulders. Radin is the note of the Lhasa, yes, note of the Lhasa. Then there is a cave like a snow line, rock, like snow line. Then under there, Rinpoche did meditating and practicing there. At that time, then all those Lamrim's lineage from Buddha and also from Buddha to from Buddha to Metteyya and to Ayasang, from Buddha to Manjushri to Nagarjuna, all the way entered to Atishas, those lamas, each lamas named, he did pray, to make prayer, You must say, That's a prayer name called Lam Go Je means open of the high paths. See, did you say that? Go means draw. open the door for the excellent path. Yes, excellent. Yes.
It says, yeah, petitions to the lineage holders of the tradition.
That's the no translation whole thing in the no there.
Yeah. It's
It's
a little shorter, I think,
Yeah.
in the brown book.
It doesn't say what this.
say that. Okay, that's it. So
It says below the line mark at Ravi, to the north of Lhasa, where he started to write unlocking the door to the spring path.
yeah, that's it.
Oh,
It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't say that.
Yeah, that's good. Because this one no,
it just says write a book.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
one says
Yeah.
the unlocking the door.
no, locking the door.
Unlocking.
No, unlocking is no. Open it.
You have to
Yes.
unlock before you open.
Huh?
The door is locked, you cannot get in. You have to unlock,
It has the key.
Uh,
then you open the door.
no door before the Lama Tsongkhapa, then what do you lock?
You cannot get in the car if you do not open the
If no
lock.
car, then you have to how can go open? If there's no car, no, I can't.
A door, any door, to lock,
But he's saying that if it's not there, then there's no door.
There's no door.
Yeah, what do you think?
but it is symbol. The symbol is the key.
Ali, think about it carefully.
Okay, no.
That's good, I think. I like it. Gonje means Lama Tsongkhapa did started, actually started, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Open the door means there are no door actually before you arrive, I think, okay? Yeah, okay. But then Lama Tsongkhapa made it, okay? So open there, okay. Open the door of the excellent path.
Path.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Then,
He had with him a statue of Atisha.
oh yeah. Joyon Jaku, Uyama, Den Tante, Sonden Zeba, he says, Atisha's image, little bit like this. Now, how is it this one?
Straight.
Straight? Okay. That Jirumbuchi has structured that time a little bit like this, you know. Sometimes like Milarabadi like this, you know. Sometimes in such terms, just anyways. Then where Jirumbuchi goes, he took that in a Buddha's image of Buddha and Atisha. Then that time also Atisha's images with him. Then Tante. So they said, when he made perform the lineage of the Lam Rim, that time, all those Lam Rim, Jibi Lama, Queen cases, all lineage of the Lama, just like a person to person, you know, everyone.
He received visions of all the gurus
Oh yeah.
of the Lam Rim.
Oh, that's everybody. This Kuichi means everybody. Hezik means to the form and to somebody talking, you know. Not only just show the form. Kuichi this description of the Dharma, is it?
Yes,
And then,
and they would discuss the Dharma with him.
see? I think has no. What do you think now, quality? Really? Chapters individually, especially, I think. Chapter especially,
Moreover, he had,
Atisha and Drum Temple. Drum Temple Javin Juni. And the Potowa, Sharawa, all those four, 1 month still there with him. Obviously. Not like dream, it's not. Obviously. The Atisha himself. Atisha's chief disciple is the Drum Temple. Then also chief disciple of the Potowa. Chief disciple of Sharawa. those four 1 month, just like together. Together, just only not together. Like the before, the talk about discussion of the Dharma, and also those things. The Taurus, then what is it?
These later three figures finally dissolved into Atisha.
Okay, that's it.
Who placed his hand on Je Rinpoche's head and said, "Give this teaching and I shall help you."
Okay, that's it. You understand now how is Je Rinpoche Lama Tsongkhapa's qualifier of the great guru for this lineage of the Lam Rim. See, now you know already. See, really. Here's this. Taurus ended. Yensums from other the drum timber and the Potova Sharawa, those three obstruction to the Atisha. The Atisha staying, and then Atisha's hand is like this to the Lama Tsongkhapa's head. Then says, Tembala Shawachikis, you should to make a hold the lineage, and also to make the Buddha's teaching. What they say?
This means that it was he who requested Tsongkhapa to write the great stages of the path.
Yeah. So I think Tembala Shawachikis like this. You must do the Tembala Shawachikis means you must to do the action of the Buddha Dharma. Action of the Buddha Dharma. And then that means individually. He said that, Atisha said that, but indirectly, you must do the commentary of the Atisha's Lam Rim. That's why Je Rinpoche did Lam Rim Chemo. Lam Rim Chemo is the explanation of the Atisha's Lam Rim. See, that's it. That's it. Very blessed, Just writing down. It's not tremendous thing, Actually, difficult to make a commentary of the Buddha's teaching. Should be like a Yidam means like deity, a person who like Manjushira, or what kind of they say you do this, and also then the Guru's lineage also without missing lineage of the enemy or to teaching lineage need to have it. Then you must do the permission from the Guru or from the deity. That's kind of need to have three qualities. Without those, cannot make a book. No. These days, everybody can make book. I can, especially I'm doing this. That's thousand. Maybe as not. We don't do that. We not start a new one. No. We commentary. One book like a commentary. That's why you can make writing down to make it clear, more clear. Otherwise, new books very difficult to make. Quality of that, very difficult. So then Tembala Shawachi the go dag Chao Sumba say, Donji, they shot this Atisha's hand, top of the Je Rinpoche's hand. Tembala Shawachi, you must do the action of the Buddha Dharma. That means then the explanation of the Atisha's Lam Rim to give the commentary of that. Then what's that?
This means it was he who requested Tsongkhapa to write the great stages of the path. Je Rinpoche completed it up to the end of the part dealing with mental quiescence.
It means karma burden. So those, from the three vehicles. First vehicle, second vehicle already, third one is the high vehicles. From that, as then little bit more beginning, like karma burden, is meditation. Enter that, he wrote already. Then
Venerable Mantra Shri requested him to complete the book.
Then
as a result, Je Rinpoche wrote.
Wait a minute. Then he did the whole things. Then also that the 6 parameters, and also from that the explanation of the wisdom. He didn't do that. Then Manjushri says to talk to the Lama Tsongkhapa, you must finish the commentary of the Atika's book. That's what said there? Okay. Would you like to read it?
Venerable Mantra Shri requested him to complete the book. As a result, Je Rinpoche wrote the section on special insight.
Special insight means explanation of the 6 parameters and also explanation of the vehicle of the opinion of the Nagarjuna.
Yes.
Then?
Thus, be aware that the book is a veritable treasure trove of blessings.
Okay. This Lam Rim Chemo is, what do you think? Because this true, Lama Tsongkhapa to request to do it by a teacher himself, and also after that Manjushri also request Lama Tsongkhapa to do the finish the whole book Lam Rim Chemo. Then
it is a treasure trove of blessings, even if we ignore the other people who requested him to compose it. This is covertly taught in the passage of the colophon that begins by the amazing good works of the victors and their children.
That's one has Lam Rim Chemo when finished. That's the dedication of the Lam Rim Chemo. We do now pray Lam Rim Chemo, dedication of the Lam Rim Chemo. Then that's one in there says Siji Javi Mijung Shenlabdans. So all those high level beings, Siji Javi means Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, all those are by blessings, he said that, but they request to do it. See, that's what I'm saying. Then
later he composed the medium stages of the path to summarize the essence of the matter not treated in the great stages of the path.
Then after that also, after the Lam Rim Chemo, then now Median Lam Rim. We say Lam Rim Chungwa means small Lam Rim, but it's actually Median Lam Rim. Median Lam Rim, why they did, what is difference? Big Lam Rim and the Median Lam Rim, what is difference?
It says it's a summarize, a summation.
Summarize. Summarize means what do you think?
Make tight, small.
To make short.
Tighter, easier.
But this means, I think, it's shortest meaning in the word, or which one shorter? There are 2 ways,
The medium shorter, it says.
It's 2 ways, Shorter means lot of time is words and also meaning. Which one is shorter?
It has the key meaning.
The meaning is good, but it is brief.
No, I'm check.
It says
all those language what else meanings are in there, but all those words not too much, See, that's I think.
The next sentence, it explains.
I like Ali. Yeah. Now we know. Two ways. Example like this, the what do you call? What do they say? Hard sutta. Hard sutta is all those volumes of the, boom, means 100,000. The words are no word, but 100 verses. Yeah, together that's Panchaparamita Buddha's teaching. Those are put together, and the 80,000. But to make it shorter by word, it means all day. That's 80,000 Vajraparamita teachings are put to the Hard Sutta. Hard Sutta is very small, few pages, but short, to make shorter by word, but meanings are there, okay? Then
the medium link work deals mainly with the direct oral lineages and older discourse lineages. The two Lam Rims are said to complement each other with different key points from the oral instructions.
That's a little bit because lineage is ways. Hinju means to ear, also ear to ear. You said that?
Yeah, direct oral lineages is the spoken.
The direct lineage, that's one thing. Before that is the lineage of the ears, no sir? Oral lineage?
Same.
Whisper. Hinju means actually no loud. It means to publicly. Loud means can be person to person can be loud, but not publicly. To ear means person to person. Can be loud, see, but it's person to person. Okay, not publicly. Okay, that's it. Then Hinju dance. That means the within Lam Rim is the.
Yes, the medium stages and the great stages.
Then all those Lam Rim Chemo is difficult to understand. Cannot study because too long. Even median like Lam Rim Chunga also cannot be. Like lazy like us, cannot to do. Then another one, another choice given. What say?
You may not know how to integrate these texts into your practice. Je Rinpoche later said, people who find it almost impossible to understand how to put all these teachings into practice should refer to much shorter texts that tell how to pursue this.
Oh yeah. That means Lam Rim Nyamgur means explain Lam Rim. So I think it's would be explain your book. I think I did teaching in Colorado. Now when I got this finished this time. Last time I did entered to 6 parameters. So that's one Rinpoche also
Line experience.
line experience.
Brought it down.
Yeah, that's it. Then after that, Java Tsultim Gyeltsen. What is it?
Thus you should refer to the following texts. The third Dalai Lama Tsultim Gyeltsen wrote the essence of refined gold. The great fifth Dalai Lama wrote
Oh yeah.
the mantra.
Wait. Now, third Dalai Lama, his name is Tsultim Gyeltsen. Tsultim Gyeltsen. He did to commentary of the Lam Rim Teachings, which is actually is Nyamgur. Nyamgur means experiencing Lam Rims. That's commentary of that. He did. Then Seyhuma, that's name is Seyhuma. Golden, what say?
The essence of refined gold.
Oh, that's good. Then
The great fifth Dalai Lama wrote the Manjushri's own words, Lam Rim, as a commentary to this.
yeah, that's good. The Devatapas, the fifth Dalai Lama, did also like a commentary of the commentary, something like this. You know?
Yeah, commentary of the third Dalai Lama.
Yes. Then
The Panchen Lama Losang Chogyi Gyeltsen wrote the Easy Path.
yeah, Delam means easy path. Easy path. Easy path means I think there are difficult path and easy path. There are two different paths. How do you think? Path is same, you know. If two roads same, then you can say this is the easy one, this is a difficult one. What do you think, Ali?
I agree.
Okay. I think easy means path, same paths, but explanation to easy to understand. You know, that's kind of. You see, that's one. Then
And Losang Geshe, another Panchen incarnation, composed its commentary, The Swift Path. J. Rinpoche himself wrote 3 Lam Rims, the great, the medium, and the small, also known as the Songs from Experience.
yes, they altogether this day says teaching J means the commentary of the Lam Rim, the eight commentaries, the teaching J, 8 teachings are there. 8 teachings, no, 8 commentaries.
It says the 8 most famous teachings.
Oh yeah,
on the
8
Lam
most
Rim.
teachings, yes, teaching J, Lam Rim, yes, that's one, yeah.
Is the swift path the same as the thing the piece that's in the back of this ornament for the throats of the fortunate?
What say?
In the back of this text.
I don't know.
You don't tell them what you've done.
Oh, Tangpo Jambelin already, yeah.
I think maybe.
Tangpo Jambelin, I want to. No, this Tangpo I want to. Jambelin, no. Jambelin is the Jaji Pongkapas Lama. Later, much later. Okay. Then,
And in addition to the above 4 concise teachings by the Dalai Lamas and Panchen Lamas, Ngawang Dragpa
that Sunday take to main base, teaching social top questions. And then, if you to get the blessing of the land, the blessing of the transformation, something, you know, teachings. You need,
the next paragraph, yeah.
Yeah, each different ways you to get it.
You must receive the lineage discourses for these root texts and commentaries separately.
Oh yeah, there was an.
It is not sufficient to receive just one of them.
Fifth Dalai Lama's Jambe Chalung, then there's 2 different kind of teaching, means the 2 transformations, 2 different ways. Okay?
Moreover, there are 2 lineages of discourses on Manjushri's own words.
Oh, that's Fifth Dalai Lama's Lam Rim.
one more detailed than the other. One of these was maintained in the central province, while the other was upheld in the south.
Yes.
This resulted in the two splitting off from each other.
Oh, yeah, that's needed. So, depend when you get the teachings not combined together, each of the not combined together. What's that? Different.
Splitting.
Yeah.
Splitting off.
Okay. Then, I think almost read. Then.
You must also receive the lineage discourses for both of these separately. Chancellor Tragpupa and his followers later assessed...
Tragpupa.
Tragpupa,
yes, yes. Lama Tragpupa means, yeah, there's Holy Master. We have it. That you don't know, okay? Then?
And his followers later assessed the lineages of this text. He claimed that if he had read this text earlier, he would not have had so many problems with Lam Rim meditation topics.
Yeah, Jambe Shalung's explanation is much more, what do I call it, more details. Therefore, if Takupa, he says, if I see this before, then it's not difficult to waste to get the, that's one.
It's a meditation topic.
Yes, meditation training. There.
And it is, as he says, the concise teaching of the swift path and the two lines of Manjushri's own words go together to make something particularly profound.
Yeah. Special they have meaning there.
When our teacher Buddha taught, there was no tradition of having two lineages, one for the oral transmission and one for the oral discourse. Himself, there's two not different ways.
Yes. Oral transmission and also explaining transmission, they're not two ways. Once. Then,
it was only later when his teachings were no longer fully comprehensible that discourses were given separately.
Why two different ways? Then, Buddha's time is one, only it's oral transmission. Oral transmission, during that time, everybody this suppose understood. No, there are no explanations, transmission. So now later, then we need to do not only just read the book, need to be explanation because we are not like before with this time. Yeah, so this one we take, I see. We are not to take, I think, maybe take, but not to take, I think. You can understand a little bit, a little bit. Okay, now it's almost here, a little bit. Then, Dhamma Sanji is teaching laws nature. Since they go on, okay. Now, stop here. Now, explanation of these very, very important things, Now, tea, different kind of, what kind of tea has also those tells now. Okay, that's good. Now we stop here tonight. Okay, now we do dedication, okay? So we are, together the explanation of Dharma, and also we study Dharma. By this merit, teaching of Buddha long time with the being. His Holy Dalai Lama and any other holy masters, holder of the teachings. Those masters to have the long life, the person who study, monks, nuns, ordinary people, from anyone to do who does practice of Dharma, we wishing for accomplishment of the practice Dharma without obstacle. Then we wishing for in this country and any other country or in other world, there will not happen disease and also starvation and the war, and those kind of opportunity things will not come. Everything, good fortunes coming in this world, in this country, in the, by which we did action of Dharma, we are together. Finally, we thinking all sentient beings free from suffering, pain, and happiness, and the cause of suffering and unhappiness, delusions and illusions are free from delusions, illusions, end up become a being with the everyone, by which we did action of Dharma, we are together. Sencho Remboche, Maje Bana Shejurake, Sheba Nyamba Me Pavatan, Hone Kondo Pewer, Sho Tony Tawa Remboche, Maje Bana Shejurake, Sheba Nyamba Me Pavatan, Hone Kondo Pewer, Sho Kanre Ravi Korvi. Kamatara Penda Deva Amari Jungene Shere Zawa Tenze Jato Ye Shape Sente Bado Tenjura Ke Sai Ye Benje Shoy Meto Cham Nar Ravana Ye Nede Jembande Sanje Kendo Mede Ambo Ye Rokuenanda Kinlo Shepara Sho edam guru re nam dralak niyadaya amen. Honest. Today is much cooler. Do you know how it's tomorrow? How will be?
Maybe
Cool.
today.
You didn't heard. One Lama, London Lama, during the summer, where is hottest? Like dead Bali, go there teach. So in winter time, where is the coldest? Go there give me teaching. If he does to us what is it, we are no. Yes.
I would rather be cold than hot.
Yeah. Okay, good night everybody. not there, we cannot lie.